Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kemetic Tarot. I am your Nubian Oracle, your Nubian Holistic Mystic. Now I'm going to go in and get some of these messages for you, okay? En nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo. Amen. I ask my benevolent spirit guides and ancestors, angels and archangels to deliver us the messages for the collective today. If I could get one card for what the collective... Okay, that came out very fast. All right, if I can get one more card. How can the collective work through their fears? What is it that they need to do? What is some advice and what is some guidance in order for them to work through their fears? If I could get one card. Oops. One card, please. This one wants to come out. Okay, if I can get one card for this deck, please. What is blocking the collective? What may be in the way? What is something that they could work on? If I can get one card to specify what could be in the way, what could be blocking them, what do they need to focus on in particular? One card, please. Okay, interesting. And I did see love wanted to pop out as well, so I'm gonna put that there. Okay, so what I'm seeing is coming up is that so we have New Moon Scorpio, we have working through some fears. So at this point in time, you could be working through some fears, or there is a need to work on some of the fears that you may have, whether conscious or subconscious. Okay. And in order to do that, in order to work through those fears, you need to collaborate. You need to work on creating cooperation. You might need to implore some people for some advice, for some help. You need to cooperate, or, create a space of cooperation. Maybe there's other things or other tools that may be available to you. So more gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. So you could be dealing with something at this point in time. You could be facing something at this point in time. You could be in a bind. You could be in a pickle. You could be trying to work through something or deal with something in particular. Okay, whether this is relationship, whether this has to do with finances, whether this has to do with, criminal charges, or going back and forth in court. Okay, so you might have some fears surrounding that, or feel fears of what the next path is going to look like for you, the next cycle is going to look like for you, or your future. Okay, so you might have some fear surrounding that, and what you'd want to do is ask other people for help. What you want to do is see who you may be able to collaborate with or cooperate in order to achieve your desired outcome or your desired goal. Okay, and so what is going to help you, or what you need to work on at this time, is trust. It's very interesting how love did want to come out, so I will speak to that. But we have trust here, and trust says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Okay, so this speaks to being in tune with yourself, being sensitive to yourself, compassionate with yourself. It's very interesting how these cards are coming out. Wow. Okay, so yeah, these cards are coming out just like that. Okay, so in order to combat the fear that you may be experiencing at this point in time, divine is really calling you to spend some time listening to your inner voice. Okay, honoring your inner voice, being tapped in and tuned in with yourself, how you're feeling, okay, your needs, your desires, your wants, your fears, all of that, because your inner voice is always going to guide you correctly. Okay, when dealing with the fears, you need to incorporate more love. Now, this could be self-love, okay? This could be divine source, connection to divine source, and divine love, realizing that love is very important. When you're operating from a place of love versus a place of fear, this is the complete opposite. So there could be some shifts and some changes that you need to make. Okay, so you might need to change the perspective of how you're viewing things, and understanding that you need to make that shift in committing to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Okay, you might be afraid, but you might need to look at your situation a little bit different, incorporate some perseverance, and know that you could do whatever it is that you put your mind to. If it's accomplishing something, if it's overcoming, okay, something, that with perseverance, with trusting in the universe, okay, with accepting love, or attuning yourself to the frequency of love, looking at things differently and looking for the gratitude, places that you could be grateful, okay, learning to see the good in things, and knowing that whatever it is that you put your mind to, you will be able to achieve, you will be able to accomplish. Okay, so when it comes to fear, it's that you need to realize that you're testing your resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay, because the opposite of fear is love. Okay, so in order to work through your fears, this is why it's so interesting that love has come out, um, because that is the antidote to fear. Love is the antidote to fear. So when you're in the space of fear or feeling afraid, you need to realize that it really is a lack of love. Okay. And that at this point in time, you need to test your resolve to live in the energy of love. You need to challenge yourself, and you need to push yourself to live in the place of love. And what that may look like is accepting yourself, accepting your situation, and learning to accept that the things that you cannot change, the things that you cannot control, like releasing that control, releasing that desire to change things which you cannot. Okay. Learning to accept that accept the things that you can't change. Okay. Find the gratitude wherever it is that you could find it. Be appreciative wherever it is that you can appreciate things. And even the things that you cannot change, accept them for what they are and appreciate the fact that they are the way that they are. From that place of acceptance, now this could be accepting your circumstance, this could be accepting yourself, this could be accepting, anyone else or someone else. From that place of acceptance, from that place of trusting the universe and the divine, from that place of coming from love, knowing that you can achieve and you can draw in, or you can open yourself up to that which it is that you actually desire, you will realize that you are a limitless being and you can manifest whatever abundance you desire. Okay, whatever abundance you desire in this physical reality. All right, so it is creating that cooperation and cooperating with those around you and cooperating with the universe, because the universe is going to deliver tools to you, people, places, things that are going to help you. Okay, now you could be in a situation where you're facing your trial right now and you're being tested. Okay, but you also need to keep in mind that you can cooperate and you can collaborate with the universe, okay, to achieve, to, you know, um, to achieve, to get whatever it is that you actually desire, that you actually want to see in this physical reality, that you can manifest in this physical reality by co-creating with the divine and co-creating with the universe. Okay, so you need to accept the responsibility for your well-being, and you start there. You accept your reality, you accept the way things are. Okay, you release the blame, blaming anyone else or this and that or whatever, or God, or whatever, and you accept the responsibility of your well-being. You choose to then acknowledge yourself, listening to your inner voice. Okay, you choose to move through and work through the fears that you have, to put your mind to whatever it is that you want, and see that your ass will follow. Sorry for for the language, for lack of a better word, but free your mind and your ass will follow. I think that might be Funkadelic Maggot Brain. operate from a place of love and abundance and know that you can manifest the reality that you want. Okay, you can achieve the things that you want. Okay, it's really attuning yourself to the frequency of love and stepping out of the mindset in the frame and the frequency of lack and moving into the frequency, kind of changing your dial on your radio system, which is yourself, your energy systems, and dialing in to the frequency or to the radio of love FM or whatever. Okay. And so these are a few things that you could do in order to work through your fears: is cooperating, collaborating with those around you, with the universe, with divine, with your higher self, with yourself, first and foremost, collaborating, cooperating with yourself. Okay. Trusting in yourself. Okay. Moving forward and persevering, doing what it is that you need to do. Okay. Operating, tuning into the frequency of love after accepting your circumstance. And from then you'll be able to move to a place of abundance. Okay. And so that is what I've got for you, my loves. I'm going to go ahead and move into the next video. I'm sending you guys all my love.